Hello, everybody. What's up? Oh, is the camera low?
Yep.
One moment.
That or your chair's up.
Who knows anymore, you know? That's better. Can everybody hear us? Can you see us and all that good stuff and things? Stuff and things. Stuff and things. All right. Jeffy, I gotta get the keyboard out the way.
Can you hear us? Can someone confirm?
I think they can. I'm just assuming that you can. Hey friends, sound, yes, check, checkmate. All right, let's say some hellos, shall we? Hello, Blunderbutt. What's up? Ooh, Katie Hearts Games. Thank you for the sub. Jamie, Jeff, oh my gosh, so fast. You two are the best. Keep being awesome human beings.
Thanks, Katie.
You got it. We'll do that just for you. Joe's here. Hiya,
Joe. Joe. It's your turn. Rally the troops.
Joe, it's your turn. Go fish. Just kidding. Joe beat me in Go Fish.
Did he?
Mm-hmm. He got a good run.
I thought Joe had me in Boop, but we're in a epic battle right now of Boop.
Boop battle. We just secured ourselves a physical copy of Boop.
We don't have it here yet, but
no, it's at the Boardroom Game Cafe.
They had a copy.
Have you heard of it? Sir Mad Jack, ahoy.
Hello, friend.
Ahoy.
Did you want me to read it? Because you're like...
I can't see. Yeah, you best. You best to do it. I have to do this. I can't see.
Sreb Me Too says, hiya, excited to watch Earth being played.
Hiya.
We're excited to show you Earth being played.
Yeah, totally.
Michelle says, hey, friends.
That's how Michelle starts her videos.
Always.
Hey, friends.
Always, hey, friends. Chucky604, first time chat. Thank you, Chucky, for chatting.
Thank you for letting us know
loud
that
and clear.
Loud and clear.
Sound is good on mobile, says Joe.
Thanks, Joe.
Jordan Cottage Meeple says, hello. Hey there.
Hey
Hi,
there.
friend.
What up?
We're watching to learn all the rules absolutely correct.
Perfect.
Bad idea.
You came to the right place, Michelle.
Hello, Billy.
Hi, Billy.
Irene, too, says hello.
Hello, Irene, too.
Middle class Joe says, don't look at your Boop game now. Friggin', I knew it.
Did you know it? Did you
Man,
know, though?
I had him on the run, and now he just flipped it on me.
I had him in the first half. I'm not going to lie.
Yeah, I did.
Yeah.
Mozdog95 Earth, we're excited for your playthrough. We just played it last night. Good one.
Yeah, we played it last night, too.
We did.
We played it, and then I played it solo.
Yep. Katie Hearts Games, Earth is a new favorite. I need to own it soon. It's so good.
So good.
And then Joe said, I'll take my Rally the Troops turns today.
Today.
Sounds good, friend. I don't
today.
really care. I just didn't know if you knew it was your turn because it's not super intuitive.
Sometimes, Joe, you just don't know, you know? So, yeah, we are going to play Earth today. We played it for our first time yesterday. And then I played it solo after that.
Mm-hmm.
And I was completely demolished by the AI on easy mode. So there's that. You love to see it.
Mm-hmm.
I absolutely love to see it.
Frodo's on fire says, he lurking whispers hello.
Lurking. Hello. Look, I have a... lurk.
And then Sreb Me Too and Mozdog both asked similar question. What did you think of Solo?
I really liked it. Yeah, so in the solo variant, it plays almost exactly the same with the exception the AI has its own deck. And I didn't tell you this either, but you just flip a card and then you do the top thing and then that determines what it does on the bottom. Mm. And you have to go through the AI's deck twice. Very difficult. It feels not overpowered, but a little bit overpowered.
You thought the same when you first started playing Final Girl. And now you're like the whatever star queen.
I'm the 2-star queen.
So I will mention, we've only played Earth together once. And Jamie won. And it was like 212 to 209. Mm-hmm. It was like super close.
Yeah, I can actually even tell you because I got the scores. 213 to 209.
That's crazy.
That's crazy. That's
also, I've been outside all day. So if my face is looking like...
red?
Burnt.
I've been outside most of the day. Thanks for the gift sub, Billy. Where the heck is the paja?
The baja didn't happen.
That, my friends, is completely unacceptable. There it is. I just didn't have it on the screen. You know, Jelly Bean? Didn't have it on the screen. Now I do.
John Tripp says, that's crazy.
That's crazy.
What's crazy? Me being outside all day or the...
how close the game was.
It's
a little bit of both. Or maybe it's because I was outside today. And we all know that I generally don't venture.
Gary Jen just said, baja didn't happen, I just followed. It should now. It should now.
It should now. What the heck? But thanks for the follow.
Why, thank you for the follow,
It's
Gary.
because I didn't have it on. Because I'm a cotton-headed ninny muggins.
Cotton-headed ninny muggins.
Yeah. Great scores. I got 188 and girlfriend scored 213. She's my twinsies.
I hammered in on yellow.
Yeah,
I just went all yellow.
And it was all yellow. All right, Jeffy, do you want to jump?
Let's get going.
Okay. Here is Earth.
Are we going to have enough? Yeah, we should be fine.
Oh, we'll be fine. We'll be just fine. So, yeah, welcome to Earth. Basically, this game has been compared to Wingspan, though we don't really understand why.
Nah.
Other than the fact that it is an engine builder.
Much like a Tableau.
Yeah, much like Wingspan. So, basically, I'm just going to give you a very brief synopsis, and then you'll kind of see how it plays as we play. But we are going to be taking actions. Now, let's just see. I'm going to plop in bap. I know it's blurry, and there's nothing I can do about it, apparently. I've tried to fix it. Anyways, we have 4 action options. Green, red, blue, yellow. So let's say I'm the active player, and I decide to take the green action. I will do whatever the top says. And then Jeff, as the inactive player, gets to do whatever the bottom action is. So no matter what, you're always getting to do something, which is great. And then after you do all those actions, you get to trigger any of that color ability on any cards. Because what we are going to be doing is we are going to be building out a 4x4 grid right here of flora and terrain and stuff. And there are going to be different color actions that pop up, and we are just going to be triggering those as we go along. Then we're going to be going back and forth taking turns. Now, the way that you score points, basically, is by completing different objectives. So let's plop up here. So on the upper board, we have 4 fauna objectives, and we can bring these closer to the camera and tell you what they are before we get started. But each of these, Jeff and I are racing to complete them first, basically, so we get more points. But if we complete any of these 4 objectives, we get the corresponding points. There are also ecosystem cards. There's 2 global ones, which trigger end of game scoring. And then Jeff and I each have our own private ecosystems that we're also trying to score. We also have climate cards, which give us our own little special power. Wiggly. And we have island cards, and the island cards tell us what we start with, so how many cards in our hand, how many soil tokens. Soil is how you pay for stuff. And then there's also, see, thank you for the follow. Now it pops up. What does that say, Jeff?
Creek 12.
Thank you. And then
I think that's YouTube, though.
No, the Elmo is Twitch. The dinosaur is YouTube.
Got it.
And then there's going to be some other little trigger that triggers. Now, all of these 3 cards are double-sided.
Yep.
So Jeff and I get to choose which side those go on. So you didn't get to do that, but I've already done it for myself. And that's basically the game. We keep going until somebody has completed their 4x4 grid, and then we do end of game scoring.
Pretty much everything in this game gives you points to some degree.
Yep.
We can recycle cards. There it is.
There it is.
Thank you, Billy.
Thanks, Billy.
We can recycle cards, which are basically...
Composting, yeah.
Or sorry, composting cards here, which are basically putting them face down in this pile, and they're all worth 1 point. There's event cards that can be placed out here. It seems like a lot, but it's actually super straightforward. All you're doing is building a tableau and triggering a bunch of different things.
Exactly. Now, the way that Jeff and I have found it easier, so typically, if you're the active player, you use the fox token just to identify which spot you want. And then the other person uses this little leaf token and places it. But basically, we just each take our own token because we do what we want.
Yeah.
Okay? We're going to catch up on chat a little bit.
Yeah, right there, I think.
Right here?
Welcome to Earth, Will Smith. I actually just watched that not that long ago, John. Man in Black?
Nice.
Really weird coincidence. I just started watching. I just watched it. I got a card that let me get 13 sprouts at once. Definitely played the cube game and used them to my advantage to win by 1 point. Yeah, a really cool thing about this game is like it's typical of like those games where there's a bunch of things going on, but if you focus on like too many things, you're not going to do super well. But if you focus on like a couple things, then you'll probably score decently. Have you played on BGA?
No.
Neither of us have.
No.
Billy, what's the difference between a tableau builder and an engine builder? Great question. No idea.
One of them you're building a tableau, and the other one you're building an engine.
Fun fact. As a quick little aside, I don't care. Or care to figure out or understand what the different like genre or mechanisms of games are.
We do our best.
It's like it's always up for interpretation, isn't it?
Totally.
And someone will be like, "This is a Euro game," and I'm like, "What's a Euro game? I don't know.
Who knows?
What's an Ameritrash game? I don't know.
Who knows? Who knows?
Crazy. I played beginner mode with my friend who hasn't played any other tableau builders. 185, 144 me, and he wants to play again. That's always a good
what you
sign.
Want. Okay, cool. So
probably scroll down.
Oh.
Yeah.
Chish.
Had to make the baja happen, or I couldn't rest. Fair enough. Fishy Pishy Gaming. Jamie is already cheating by picking Jeff's cards.
Fishy Gaming.
A, love your name.
Love it.
B, correct.
Hi, J. Kulig.
That's Jenna. Isn't it?
Julie. Jenna.
Julie? Jenna.
Julie.
Jenna. It's Jenna, isn't it?
Jenna King? Well, you tell us. I think
now I'm getting this wrong.
Knows. Yeah, we're getting names
Hi,
wrong.
I'm Earth. Have we met? Tommy Boy. I've not seen Tommy Boy.
Jeff hasn't seen Tommy Boy. Oh my god.
I've not seen Tommy Boy.
Unbelievable.
Jenna. That's right.
Jeez. It's the you always. I always think.
Come on,
Julie.
Jamie. I want to say that tableau builders are a subset of engine builder, except that they predominantly use cards. Sure.
Thanks, Joe.
Sure. Thanks, Joe.
Joe, you're so knowledgeable.
So strange not to see you two in the same frame. Is that better?
I just put my hand behind yours.
All right. Okay. Billy said newt.
Newt.
All right, let's go.
Perfect. So the first thing I do just want to show you the fauna cards.
You do that. I'm going to pick the card I want.
So we are working with the brown bear. Okay, and the brown bear, you need to get 5+ of like the brown abilities, which includes on your island card. Okay, Jeff, this color, 5+. We got ye old Siberian taiga, and you need to have 4+ of this type of card. Put them back to where they were. This one, how freaking cute. The Arctic fox. You need to have 8+ cards with a snowflake habitat, a wintry habitat. That checks out. And then we have the Arctic tern. Ooh, we got 2 Arctics. This is a bird. 3+ flora with a geographic term in their name, and that term will be bolded. Okay.
I'm picking the offsides I want.
That fox is adorable. We have Lonely Island. Okay. You get 4 victory points for every 2 cards with an odd victory point total. And we have the Daintree. And that says 4 victory points in one continuous line through diagonally adjacent cards with trees. Okay, so those are the global stuff and things.
Creek 12, been watching you on YouTube for a while and been into Discord. Have never actually watched anything on Twitch, but decided to try it for you two and Earth. Awesome.
Love it.
Thank you for being here. And if you have any, we're not really gurus in Twitch, but if you have questions, I'm sure someone could help you answer those questions.
Guru. Hello, Caffeinated Canuck. What up?
Casey Jones says, "Aw, thank you."
Daintree is in Australia.
You're all over the place with the chat.
What? Am I?
I'm going from top bottom and you're going bottom up. Like, we got to get a system here.
We need to pick first player.
Billy says, "I do love birds." Burbs. Those are some cool.
I didn't see who it was.
I don't know either. I didn't even look. I feel like it was me.
We thought this was. I don't. Was it?
I think it was.
Did you guys see who won that chooser first?
Let's go one more time. Let's go until I win.
What?
Okay, this is the real winner.
Yeah. It's me.
It was Jeff first. See?
You want to go first?
Unbelievable.
You should go first.
Daintree is in Australia. Did you already say that?
I did. Because that's when I was reading from the bottom up.
Okay.
I want to... Oh, can I read that one?
I'm going to pull this down a
I want to play a game
little
that's
bit.
like exactly this, but all made up of alien animals and call it Mars. I love it.
Okay. Should I quickly say what my cards are? We got to do our
yeah, we got to
thing.
do that first thing.
So I've chosen the volcano island, not volcano island. So I get 6 cards, please.
These are the Earth cards.
And then I have to
compost
3, and I get 6. 6. I call these poops.
Yeah.
They're soil,
but they're poops.
but they look like little piles of poop.
It's poops.
So okay. I call them poops.
And I get 10 Earth cards, but I have to compost 4 of them. Ooh, look at these amazing cards. Ooh, look at this distinguished gentleman. And composted cards go face down.
A+ cards with habitat.
How many I have to compost 4?
3+ flora with the geographic term in their name.
Oh, right. I should be looking at that.
Okay.
Definitely want that one because it's cute.
I'm going to compost that.
I want that. How many do? 4. 1.
Wait. I actually think I want
2.
1.
3.
2.
Wait, what was that? Let's do that one.
3.
Is that it? No, that's only 3. I gotta do one more.
Classifying games can be helpful to be able to find more of what you like, but it doesn't need to be super rigid. Yeah, it's fair.
Totally.
I think ultimately for us, we don't really care too much about classifying games because like we like a bit of everything. I don't think there's anything that we gravitate towards more than another. The only thing I think would be the exception is like we don't really love negotiation games, but
yeah,
that'd be the exception. This is Terraforming Earth. It is Terraforming Earth.
Yeah, how'd you know?
The soil reminds me of the dirt in Steam Park. Not played Steam Park.
I haven't played that.
But this soil reminds me of poop.
Yeah,
so,
little poops.
Chucky604 ran into you guys in Toronto at the airport a couple months back.
I remember that.
I remember meeting you in the Toronto airport, and you set off.
That was before we went to PAX.
You set off our entire trip on such a good.
Oh, I'm so happy you're here.
Yeah, thank you. Thank you so much for saying hello and making our entire trip start off so well.
Yeah, I'm happy that you're here on Twitch
awesome.
now.
Have you guys found the experience live streaming on Twitch or YouTube?
We've only done YouTube once.
Twitch
is more interactive.
I like Twitch more, I think.
Well.
I picked up a copy of this over the weekend. Looking forward to the playthrough.
Yoo-hoo!
We hope you enjoy it.
Hope you enjoy.
Okay, so I'm up first.
Yeah. Yeah, so I'm going to be using this token, and Jeff's going to use that token instead. Usually we should be using these, but I don't think you're going to be able to see them. I'm the fox, and he's a water puddle.
I'm actually going to go to the first location, so that allows me to play 2 cards into my tableau, and then draw 4 and keep 1.
Yeah.
So first one up, I'm going to play, and there is some placement rules, like in your tableau.
Yeah.
So once I place, I have to basically play adjacent.
But you can play diagonal, so it's any of the 8 surrounding spots.
And you trigger them in order, basically from left to right, top to bottom.
Got it. So the ability that I'm able to do is I can play 1 card and draw 1 card.
So I need to pay 1 poop for that one.
Do I bring out my big guns right away?
And then I'm going to play... Oop, that was a 10. It's supposed to be a 5. I'm going to pay 3 poop for that one.
So many poos.
And then draw 4.
I'll play this one.
Keep 1.
I am playing my American Sycamore. It makes me sycamore. There's so many cards. I don't know if you guys can, like, appreciate how tall that stack is.
So I'm going to keep that one and then discard this one. And then I can trigger greens. So
I get to draw one card.
I can compost 2 from hand, but I don't want to. And then I can get 2 sprouts. I can't get a sprout because I don't have anything to put the sprouts on.
That sucks.
Friggin' frig
that
bags.
Sucks. Hi, Jamie Daggers. How's it going?
So how do these ones get triggered? Are those the multicolored ones?
The beige tells you what it does.
Skip +1.
It just tells you. Oh, I should pay attention to that.
Oh, I see.
My
I see.
My frosty ones cost 1 less to play. Yoink. Sweet.
+1 per event you played this turn. Yeah.
It's been a while since I've played Steam Park, but you're creating a theme park for robots.
Ooh, what? I want to play that.
I beg your freaking pardon? Yes, please.
You said hi to Jamie.
I sure did.
Oh, crud. I forgot to stream yesterday.
Oops, Billy. Oopsie whoopsies.
Are the player boards all the same? Like, are the green top, bottom the same on each board?
Yes, they are. I'm going
Everybody Poops, Even Earth. Correct.
Even Earth.
Everybody Poops is my favorite REM song. It is also my favorite REM song.
I am going to...
I'm good. Just painted the evening away. Glad to have some good company here. Jamie, what are you painting?
What are you currently
You're
painting?
such a talented painter, and I am envious of your abilities.
Samesies. Okay, I'm going to do red. No, I'm going to do yellow. I'm going to do yellow. So yellow allows me to draw 4 cards. 2, 3, 4. And then this is going to be the first time that you see this. So each of the cards, I'm just going to show you what a typical Flora card looks like. So you'll see these little circles right here will tell you how tall of a tree can grow there. And there's also these little leafy spots, and that's where we put sprouts. And sprouts give you points at the end of the game, basically. So I can plant 2 or grow 2 tree majigs.
We should mention quickly, end game is as soon as someone completes a 4x4 grid, habitat, whatever you want to call it, the game ends.
Indeed.
Hey J&J, hey Jeffo, hey friend.
What up?
Jamie Daggers, y'all are gonna make me blush. I'm painting a big old demon fella for a commission.
Ooh.
Sweet. Oh, by the way, anyone that's here, go follow Jamie Daggers. She is an incredible painter and needs all the love. So please head over there, check out her stuff.
I'd write in a shout out, but I don't know how to do it. I see other people doing it. I'm like, how do they do that?
I have no idea.
I should ask somebody. Okay, so now I can trigger my yellow and my multicolor cards. Jeff can do the same.
I don't have any.
So I have 1 yellow that allows me to add another growth.
A little bit in.
Oh, my bad. Okay, so then for my tree, it can grow up to 3. So the top of the tree looks like this.
I want to make sure there's enough room.
Tell me what you guys think it looks like.
You don't want to know what I call them.
What I think. I have a completed tree. It's called a canopy. Get your head out of the gutter.
I hope I can wrap my mind around this game's rules because it really sounds like something. It's not complicated,
Billy. If you can play Wingspan,
if you can play a game like Rez, you can play.
Oh, yes.
You can play this.
That's actually a better comparison.
Jamie said, "So kind of you to say. Thank you. I'm actually super close to a milestone, so I appreciate the shout out." All right, everyone, go hit up Jamie Daggers because we're going to get her to her milestone. Let's do it.
There. Everybody, go.
True Blue Drew. Hi.
True. I said True Drew.
True Jew Boo Boo.
It's your turn.
Choo Choo Boo Boo.
Choo Choo Boo Boo.
See, I'm a bit rattled right now.
Oh yeah.
Because the cards that I have, I know, I agree. Ding dang. Okay, I'm gonna stay at green.
Green again.
So I'm gonna play 2 cards.
Okay. I get to play 1, and I get to pick up 1.
And I'm gonna pick
4.
2. And I think that's all. I'm actually only going to play one card. And then I draw 4.
Pacha.
And I can keep 1.
Ho hum. I might plant a little basil. Look how pretty. For 3. Beep, bop, boop. Ah, oops. Run away, sprout. Go plant it here. I already forget what those things are. Cards with snow, geographic names. Ooh.
And then I can do my greens, so
Jeff's
I can
going for the
recycle
beige.
2.
So Jeff's going for them beige abilities.
What?
Did you already pick up your cards?
Yeah. So I can recycle 2. So 1, 2, and then I get 2 sprouts.
I didn't look at my special thing. 2 floor with a color in their name. Okay. Okie dokie.
It's me.
Okay, I am going to do something, and it is gonna be wild. But what would I wear? Just kidding. I'm gonna do red. So the red action allows me to gain 5 soil. Then I get to compost 2 cards off the top of the deck.
Do two poops.
2 poops. And then I can trigger, or we can trigger, our red abilities and multicolor.
I don't have any.
I have 1 red, which allows me to pick up a card.
This game is so good. Might be my favorite of the year so far.
You're not the first person that we've
A lot of people have been loving it. It's not mine. I like it a lot. It's definitely not my favorite. I'm still stuck on Deep Rock Galactic. I can't stop thinking about it. This is making me want to play again. There's an all-day board game event in my community this Saturday. I'm really hoping the guy that taught me Earth brings his copy. That's awesome.
I will cross my fingers for you.
I hope that happens for you. I am going to...
Plants are so weird looking. Just saying.
God. I'm going to go to red. I don't feel like it's super beneficial for me, but I need some poops. I'm going to go to red.
You're going to red?
I'm going to red. I need poops. How is there no 5s in there?
There's lots of 5s.
And then 2...
Are there 10ers? Oh, I didn't know.
Recycle 2 from the deck.
Excuse me, Jeffy. I can't. My arms are too short.
Well, why don't you put some over by you? I can recycle 2 from the deck. Or compost 2. I keep saying recycle.
Yeah.
Compost 2 from the deck.
Yeah.
And reds activate. And
nice.
Reds and multicolors.
I get to draw a card. So there is no hand limit, just FYI. You have as many of these bad boys as you want. Okay? Bad boys. What are the goals?
Time for some late supper later, folks. Thanks for stopping in, Caffeinated Canuck. Hope you have a good rest of your evening. It's very nice out. I don't know if you're barbecuing, but...
You best be barbecuing. BBQ? What do I want to do? I think what I want to do... I think I'm going to do blue. Okay? So the blue action will allow me to gain 6 sprouts. Pass me them sprouts.
I'm going to take the 2 poops option.
3, 4, 5.
No barbecue yet, but will be happening soon. Get after it. I've been barbecuing nonstop.
We had cheddar smokies
for supper.
dinner. Alright, so I get 6 sprouts, so I could put them on any of my open sprout spaces. Whoa, whoa, whoa. So I got those and these.
So this says plus 3 sprouts on any of the 8 adjacent flora. Not itself, though, so...
Yeah.
That sucks.
Not itself, though, Jeff.
That sucks.
Okay, then I've got this. Plus 2 cards if you chose the blue action. I did.
The little orange and purple leaves are such pleasing colors. I agree. I really like the color palette they went with. Everything's a little bit muted.
I'm not gonna
and I very much enjoy that they chose like some different muted tones, I guess.
Samesies. You're up, pup.
Very earthy feel, honestly.
I wonder why.
I don't know.
I have a fruit roll up. Can I eat it?
Sure. I'm going to go to green again.
Green again?
Yep. So I'm going to pay 2 poops. No, you know what? Actually, no. I'm not going to green. I lied.
Oh.
I'm going to red.
Red.
So I want 5 poops.
Oh, well, I'll get 2 poops. Or I can compost 2 cards.
5 poops,
No,
and I can recycle 2 from the deck.
Excuse me, I'm just getting some poo. Couple poops.
Recycle 2.
Earth tones. Who
I
would've
keep
guessed?
saying recycle. It's compost,
Jeff.
Jeff. It's composting.
Good golly.
Composting from.
Recyclops. Me?
I thought Recyclops died in his battle with Paluticorn.
Paluticorn. Okay. I am going to go to green. Thank you for the follow. What does that say, Jeff? Mongoloid something.
Ninja. Something ninja.
Something ninja. We appreciate you and all your ninja.
Alright, I can play 1 card out, so I will.
I can play 2 cards. I'm going to play that one.
Do this.
Faux show. Like, faux show. And then... Ooh.
Jeez, Jeff, get your eco initiative straight. I know.
Get your eco initiative straight.
Once I have something in my head,
That's
it's
it.
so hard for me to like get it out of there. So now that I've started calling this recycle, I will continue to call it.
Oh, nice. Okay.
I had a hot debate yesterday with my gaming group about the colors of the tree toppers. No doubt there are green, red, and yellow toppers, but I would love to hear your opinion on what the 4th color is. So, green, red, and yellow. This one?
Oh, I would call that a periwinkle.
I think it's like a purplish gray.
I'd say more of a brownish gold.
I think it's like a faint
4,
purpley
5,
gray.
6, but 5. Because I pay whoopsies, Jeff. That's not yours. Okay, so I did that. Now I have to draw.
Oh, I get to draw a card.
1, 2, 3, 4. I declare... Oh. Ooh, baffles. What are the things again? I'm never going to remember this. Geographic term in bold. Oh, stunning. A Negroni Spagliato with Prosecco in it. Stunning.
Funny hearing you mix up recycling and composting. Played Gods Love Dinosaurs for the first time last night. We kept calling the Eagles pterodactyls. That's fair. How did you like Gods Love Dinosaurs? We love it. It never gets talked about.
Love it.
I really, really like that game.
Yeah. Okay. Now green.
I was firmly in the gray club. Half the group was adamant it was blue. I think it's more gray than blue. But it's definitely a gray blue.
I say it's a periwinkle.
Like a gray purpley blue, yeah.
Like a periwinkle.
Gray blue are infuriatingly close. Like there's like no clear line where blue ends and gray begins. That's fair.
These are the mysteries of life.
They are the mysteries of life.
You're up, Jeff. I have a fruit roll-up.
I'm going to go to green.
Just FYI, in case everybody was wondering. Green! Wasn't I just there?
Yes, but I'm also going there. So I can play 2, so I'm going to pay 8. So 10, I get 2 back. And play out Fertile Rainless Land. And then I'll pay 1 more poop to play out Turkey Tail.
Gobble gobble.
So I've completed a objective. I've completed the brown bear. So have 5+ brown abilities. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
I haven't been paying attention. 3.
And then 6. I can draw 4 and keep 1. 1. Oh.
That's free.
I need 1 more.
Okay, not close to that. Not close to that. How many? 3.
I will keep that one.
Not close to that.
I loved it. Bummed it doesn't have a solo mode, as I'd love to play it solo. This morning, just played New York Zoo and Cascadia instead. I'm glad you liked it, because it's really flown under the radar.
What?
Gods Love Dinosaurs.
Yeah, totally. So good. Me?
Green abilities.
Oh, how many?
So I'm not going to recycle, but I can put 2 sprouts out. I'll just put 1. And then I can put 3 sprouts out, but I don't have any place to put them. So I will not. It is you. Yep. Give me a bite of that.
What?
Actually, no, I don't want one.
Okay, good. Good, I didn't want to share.
New York Zoo and Cascadia are phenomenal choices, though.
I think I'm going to go for... What do I want to do here? I'm going to go for blue.
Okay. I'm going to take the 2 poops.
So blue lets me get 6 sprouts. 3, 4, 5, 6. An absurd amount of sprouts and 2 poops. And 2. And then we get to activate our blue and multicolor.
The blues do nothing for me, so I'll be skipping
I got
that.
some blues, Jeff. I got some blues, Jeff.
Your dinosaur game ranking video a few months ago put it on my radar, and then a picture of it in your Discord yesterday morning made me decide to get it. Well, that's good, and then I'm glad you also enjoyed it.
Yeah, samesies. I can compost 2 from my hand, which
Jamie's
I will
going
do.
full sprout.
Sprout.
She's going full sprout strat.
Sprout strat. I just saw one that I was like, ooh, I don't want that. I have too many in my hand.
Jamie definitely plays his games looking at the art and stuff on the cards, being like, I don't want that in my...
I have to discard
the card could be a perfect fit for her engine. She'd be like, it's ugly.
Don't like it. Oh, this one.
I smell like grass.
You do?
Yeah.
Your ass is grass. Okay.
Mowed the lawn today, so I smell like grass.
Okay, I get to trigger this, which gives me +3 on any of the 8 adjacent flora. Ooh la 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 la. Sprout strat. Do you think that's 3 on each or 3 total? Probably 3 total, eh? 3 on each would feel
I feel like
lot.
that would be like overpowered, yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah.
We'll host rule for now, say 3 on each, but if it's different...
3 total, you mean?
Yeah, 3 total. That's
I think that makes sense.
Okay.
Yeah.
Is it my turn? No.
Otherwise, that's a 9-point swing.
Yeah.
Every time. No, it's not you. You just did blue.
I paid 4 whole poops for that.
Ding dong. I'll go here to yellow. So I'm going to take 4 cards. 2, 3, 4.
Hello.
And then 2 growth. Can you pass me a
Trunks?
I'll need 1 trunk and 1 tree topper.
Oh, what happened to my arm? You can have yellow.
Thank you.
I'm also doing that. But I'll take green. From a basil.
If the card was a perfect fit, wouldn't the art be better? I don't get it.
Totally.
I don't get it, Joe. You're going to have to explain that one to me.
Whatever you say, Joe. I agree.
And then yellow and multicolor.
Mm-hmm.
So I can recycle 1 to draw 2. Also, I'm going to recycle this card.
Compost.
So it doesn't matter. I'm going to compost this card. So it doesn't matter that I'm showing you. But, like, I really like the events. Like,
because most of them have spacey.
This is a supernova. Look how awesome that card is.
But is it a champagne supernova in the sky?
I just, like, look at it. I could look at that all day.
Would you look at that?
I freaking love it.
Just look at it.
So I recycle, compost 1, and draw 2. Ay.
Okay. Did you trigger all your stuff?
Yes. Yep.
Okay.
There is a strategy here where you could just race to get your cards out.
Totally. But what kind of life are you living?
Fair enough.
Yeah.
I guess you need to be able to pay for it, though, so you couldn't just do that.
Yeah, I need a strategy. I just really do. Do I have any strategies in my hand? There's so many things to focus on in this game that I'm like, what? You know? Potato plant. Cute. What am I looking for, though? Okay. Got it. I'm going to go to green. Okay? I'm going to play 2 cards. That's a possibility. There's another possibility. Oh, that costs so many poops. Cannot afford. Okay. I'll do these ones.
Okay, I am going to play a card, and that's 4 poop.
2.
And I'll let you draw your cards first.
I gotta move my stuff up.
I was just agreeing with Jamie's strategy of picking cards based on how they look on her tableau.
Totally. I knew it. Joe gets it. You're not going to be able to see all of these, friends.
Why?
This 4x4 grid.
We'll come over this way a bit. I have lots of room.
No, it's down, not up. Not over. Down.
Oh. Move it up a little bit.
1, 2. I did. Thanks for the follow, Johnny Spikes. Something about that makes me think of Degrassi. Probably because it's Spike.
It's the lovely bouquet strategy.
Yeah. This is a Venus flytrap, though, so I don't know how lovely that is. That one looks like brains.
It does look like brains.
I'll show you.
Looks like hamburger.
Yeah. I think that was there. Okay. So I did that. I need to do 1, 2, 3, 4. Did you draw your card?
I was waiting for you.
Yeah, you better wait for me. Ho hum. I guess I'll take this one.
I'm going to go to red.
Green to activate. Did you
I'm going-
activate your greens?
I didn't. Nice catch. I can 2 recycle compost. I'm going to compost 2. I think it's... Do you know why I keep calling it recycle? It's because it's got the recycle arrows.
Cyclops.
That's why. 2 sprouts.
2 sprouts.
Which I actually can put out now. And then 3 sprouts, but I can't put those ones out. Traveling home while watching the stream, just picked up some Sour Patch Kids to snack on. Thanks for the entertainment during the drive. Martin, I would love some Sour Patch Kids right now.
Love it. Thank you for the follow.
Inside pineapples.
Inside pineapples?
What are outside pineapples?
They're the ones in the trees. The inside pineapples are the ones that we eat.
Got it. That's how it's...
Brothers Murph. Nerds. You want to talk about nerds?
I'm going to red.
Have you ever heard of the Brothers Murph? Because they're a bunch of nerds.
I'm going to red.
Inside pineapples, you wouldn't want to know.
And I can recycle 2 from the deck.
You're going to red?
I went to red.
Well,
Not recycle, compost.
I'm taking 2 poops.
I'm going to compost
1 poop,
2.
2 poop.
And then I can do reds.
3 poop.
So I get
Shoe
2 poop. And
now you
I
get to
can
trigger all my reds.
compost from my hand.
I have so many.
I'm going to compost 1.
I compost 2. I like them apples.
We are playing Earth from was it Inside Up Games?
Yep.
Earth from Inside Up Games. Just want to show my loyalty to y'all, checking in on our downtime during our marathon. Hope you enjoy Earth. Hope your marathon is going smashingly and you get the much deserved break soon.
That's what I wish for you too. I wish you all the best.
Johnny Spike says, just played Rhino Heroes Super Battle for the first time. Y'all right,
Did
fun
you have
times.
The
It's
best
so
time ever.
fun.
What was I doing? Oh, and I get 1 poop.
That game is so fun, and I'm glad you enjoyed it, Johnny.
Jeffrey, what should we do here? Let's do blue. Let's sprout it up. Sprout.
Which brother is this? I would assume it is Michael.
Hey, we got a YouTube subscriber. Whoop whoop. What am I doing? 4, 5, 6. I'm sprouting. Jeff, are you sprouting? And 2 poops.
I'm definitely not sprouting because I don't have anywhere to put them. So I'm going to get the 2 poops. And then I can do blue and multicolored, but my blue doesn't do anything.
Okay.
I don't want to do that one.
I get to draw 2 cards. I have too many cards. It's overwhelming.
Y'all know me so well. I knew it was you, Michael.
I could take this away.
I hope Nick is surviving.
To get 2 more.
Give Nick a hug for me.
Big hug, little hug, big keys, big keys. I need a poop. I don't. I need to pick up a poop resource. Just clarifying. I can compost 2 from my hand. What is that symbol? It's blue. I'm gonna get rid of it.
Also down here too, which is really good. I know, like Billy, you had mentioned about playing this game. Everything is down here. Every symbol that's in the game is here to tell you what it does.
Every symbol. That's that one. One on each. Jeez Louise, check out this sprout game.
Yeah, I'm a little bit nervous.
Oh, we be sproutin'. They see me sproutin'. They hatin'. Trying to catch me recycling.
Composting.
No, you're recycling.
I'm going to green. So I'm going to pay 3 poops.
Tree poops.
To play out a purple passion flower.
Scandal.
And then I will pay...
I get to play one.
I will pay 2 more poops to play out a honey fungus.
Honey badger.
And then I can draw 4 and keep 1.
Ooh, I'm going to play this one. So I get to pay 1 less poop for it, though. Because it's a snowflake.
I'll keep that one.
3 poops.
And then I can trigger green.
Ugh.
So I can compost 2. I'll choose not to. I can sprout 2. And then I can sprout 3.
What are you spouting? Oh, I'm dumb. I should put this here.
Trying to catch me riding soily. Nice. Good one, John.
I need to take a second to check stuff. Nope. 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 We're good. I've got nothing. Did you do everything that you needed to do?
I did.
Oh, okay. I have a green now. I can trigger my green.
I should have brought down 2 waters. I wonder if we have another one in the fridge.
Yes, we do.
Do we?
Yes. But of course. 1. We have like the aha. 2. Let's do that. Okay. What do I have? I'm working with 5 poops here. Doesn't feel like enough. You know?
Where did you go?
Haven't decided yet. I'm just out here just trying to survive. Who could afford that?
Whose horse is that?
Whose horse is that? I'm gonna stay at green. Hey, Jeffy.
Really?
Wait, can I afford?
Oh boy.
I can afford. Okay, I'm staying at green.
I'm playing out a 0 poop asparagus card.
Ah, asparagus. I'm playing out some balsam.
And then I can
fir.
draw 1, but I'll wait for you to draw.
So I only have to pay 2 because of my special ability. I have 3 left. What can I? Let's do this one. So I only have to pay 1 because it's also snow. Okay.
Oh, that's where those are supposed to go.
What? Yeah.
I've never
That's
put
your
those
reserve.
there.
And then I draw 4. 1, 2.
So at any time you can pay 3
4.
sprouts for 2 poops?
Apparently, that's what it says right on the board.
Cool. My turn?
I'm not... No, did you draw your card?
Nope.
Unbelievable. Do any of these have anything that I need? Yeah, 3.
I
Jeff,
can see
could
your
you not
cards.
look at
Well,
my
you're
cards?
holding them out like, here, Jeff, look at these.
Jeff, could you just look at these? Could you look at them? Ooh,
Ahas
this
are
one.
interesting, eh?
I like them. Now I have to trigger my greens. Okay, we got this, which is going to
Usually
allow
I'm a
me
bubbly guy, but I really like that.
to grow 1.
I like the combo flavor.
And I could compost 2 from my hand.
Jamie's ignoring me.
Yeah, I can't multitask. There's too much going on in this game. I gotta get rid of this mushroom card. No, I don't. Jeff, don't look. What am I doing again?
I had no idea, Jamie.
I don't want to do that. I'm not gonna do it. I'm not even gonna do it. Okay. That's me.
Okay. I'm going to yellow. So I'm going to draw 4.
I am going to grow 2 things. We're going to grow a tree here. And we're going to grow
I actually get to keep them.
a
So
tree. Oh, my arms are too short. Hello, Rhino Richie.
I need a stalk and a tree topper. Butt and a topper. Thank you.
Top butt. Is it me you're looking for?
Is it me you're looking for? And yellows and multicolors. So I will recycle 1 from my hand.
Yellow.
Actually, I'm going to recycle. I mean compost. I'm going to compost 1 to draw 2.
I get a poop. 1 poop. Coming right
then I can get rid of one of my compost for a sprout, but I am not going to do that.
I count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, me?
Yep.
Yeah. Yeah. I think I'll go to red. So I'll take 5 poops.
Okay, I'll take 2.
Well, I gotta find a 5er. Found 1.
Actually, no. I'm going to compost 2 from the deck instead.
I'm composting 2 from the deck. My sister and I played a lot of Earth, so quick and satisfying, always getting stuff. Yes.
Yeah.
That is true.
0 downtime. It's really good that way.
0 downtime.
And then reds?
Yes.
So, 2 poop.
Draw 1.
And then 1 from hand. Juno just had the biggest sigh.
The biggest sigh ever.
Okay.
I need a second.
Do you guys like it, Ryan? I'm assuming you guys do. I think I remember you mentioning in Discord you guys had a good time with it.
I'm going to recycle 1. And I am going to recycle 2, even though it's cute.
I tried to learn it on BGA before playing in person. Played async. Wasn't a great way to learn, but I think it will work once I know how to play. I feel like this wouldn't be great async. Because
there's always it's like playing space async.
There's always something to do on everyone's turn constantly. I feel like you'd just be waiting nonstop.
There's always waiting.
Yeah, I feel like that wouldn't be a super fun experience.
Took way too long.
Yeah.
I primarily backed this on Kickstarter because of Maxine's tariffs interaction with the board game community, and he was Canadian and was so happy. Reviews were stellar, and that game was really good too when I got a chance to play it. Did the guy that designed, is he Canadian? Are we playing a Canadian game?
Maybe.
Canada is part of Earth.
Everyone I've known that's played this has had a really good time with it. I haven't heard anything
That's facts.
poor yet.
Is it my turn? No.
No. Except for Brad. Brad in the Discord.
It's because it's not too many bones.
He said he didn't like it.
The game has not enough bones because there's more plants and animals.
I am going to go to green.
Did you get my joke?
I wasn't listening, if I'm being completely honest.
I said he likes too many bones. This game doesn't have enough bones because there's not very many animals, but lots of plants.
Okay. I'm going to pay 2 and play out Brittle Prickly Pear.
Where are you? On green?
And
A prickly pear. How many do I have? 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Well, I could play that one.
And then for 5, I'm going to play a Woolly Buckeye.
Okay, well, I'm playing this one. Oh, no. I don't want that there. Do I want this here?
Actually, no. I'm not playing the Woolly Buckeye.
6.
I'm going to play for 4. For
Not quite
1, I'm going to play the Dragon Blood Tree. However, I have completed the...
Oh, have you now?
The Siberian Tiger.
Ah. Was I going for that one? No. Shoot.
Oh, dang it.
Darn it. Late to the party, but this game is definitely sitting on my wish list. Have been wanting to try it on BGA, but it felt like a lot to learn with a physical game. Yeah, I can see that.
Didn't Brad also say he wanted to try it at less than 5 since he didn't like 5-player games? He did say that. However, you can go tell Brad I said this. Brad doesn't like any games that's not too many bones.
That's true. I've heard that about him.
That's just what I've heard about Brad.
I've heard that.
Maxime Tardif lives in Quebec, apparently. That's so cool. I know. That is really cool.
That. Amazing.
That is really cool. Okay, so I need to draw 4. Did you do that before?
Yeah.
Of course you did. Cheater, pumpkin eater.
Well, you were being too slow.
And then I can do greens, so I can recycle 2.
I can do brown.
I mean compost 2. I'm going to compost 2. And then 2 sprouts. And then 3 sprouts. Juno is
huffing
over
and
it.
up huffing. Oh, I didn't trigger my green stuff.
And then that's it.
Oopsie whoopsies, Jeff.
You need to keep track of the soul with clays.
Funny. Get rid of this one. Okay, my turn.
Yes.
Do I just want to stay at green?
I'm going to try and move these up a bit. Because I'm going to run out of space and people aren't going to be able to see them.
That's true. That's a thing. Okay, I'm going to stay at green.
What?
Yep.
Okay, Jamie.
That's what I'm doing. And you can't even stop me. Okay.
I knew you meant soil, Ryan.
2.
You're good.
Pop, pop.
I'm going to pay 1 and play out an Iceland moss.
1 left I need. I'm playing out an event. Fog. Okay, so I'm getting a sprout and a tree.
And then, did you draw your cards?
No.
Events, we don't typically play a lot of events out.
Nah, we don't. What a waste, I say. 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Ooh. Ugh. Disgusting. Ew, David. Okay. That's the one I want. Okay.
Me?
Oh, wait, I have to trigger my greens. Yeesh. Did I already do that? No, because, right. I don't think I did anyway. Because you were on green last time.
Typical Jamie.
I don't remember.
Cheater McCheater Pants.
I don't
As she's known
remember.
in my head.
That's it.
Okay, I'm going to go to red. So 5 poop and 2 compost from the deck.
You're going to red?
Yep.
Neat. I'll take 2 poops.
And then 2 poops.
2
compost poops. 1 from hand.
Alright, I could just trigger my red.
Multicolor. Discard 1 to get a sprout, which I will do this time. +1. +3. Poop. And that's it.
Some of these that I just don't want to get rid of. You know?
So just a reminder on endgame trigger, it is as soon as someone finishes their 4x4 grid, and I am getting close.
I get a poop.
As is Jamie. I have 3 left. Jamie has 4.
I should probably get rid of this. And that gets me a poo-poo.
I have not been paying attention to that.
What?
These cards, when I play them out, are 1 less cost. But I've only done 1. So I missed it. It's on me.
It's me. hi. I'm going back to green.
I also just saw this.
What?
I haven't done it. I'm not allowed to choose the blue action.
What
I haven't.
A scandal.
I haven't picked it though.
Mm-hmm.
Which is good. That's actually fine because
Okay.
I don't have a lot of sprout spots.
I am putting out my Japanese Stuartia.
Did you go to green?
Sure the heck did, Jeff. 1, 2, 3,
So this
4,
is actually going to cost me
5,
nothing.
6, 7, 8, which means I finally did something. Can you put me up at the top of that Arctic fox? And I also think I did 1, 2, 3. Oops, I elbowed you. What does that say? 4 of those things. Haven't done that quite yet. 1, 2, 3, 4. Huh? 2. Oh wait, I get to play another card. Ooh, well guess what, Jeff? May as well just plop me on right up there, because I did that one too. Can you do that for me, please? Thanks.
Endgame is near. That is correct.
It's imminent. Oh wait, now I have to trigger my greens. Oh, I have to do this first.
Yeah, I'm waiting for you to do that so I can take my one.
Yeah, Jeff, you're gonna be waiting for a long time. I'm not gonna keep this, but look, it says Acacia. That's my niece's name.
Okay, greens. So
Should not be left to my
2
own
sprouts.
devices that come with vices. Dumping crisis, tailors all this time.
3 sprouts.
Oh, I have to trigger.
That's it.
So this allows me to grow 1. Well, I'll finish this one off. Boop. Tall tree. And I can compost 2 from my hand. Man, I'd like to play that card, but I don't think I'll ever be able to do it. Yeah, No, I don't want to do it. The end of game is nigh. What will you do?
I don't know.
Nobody knows, Jeff. It's part of life. I wish we had some candy down here.
Okay, I'm going to go to red.
Red. Alright. I'll take it. 2 poops. Don't like all my red actions.
It's 1 for a sprout.
I'll do
Plus
that
1.
for a poop. Gotcha.
Plus 3.
I don't know what I want to do next.
No. Okay. Exchange some of these. 5.
What the heck? Okay. I'm going to go to blue. I feel like Jeff has some kind of a card that tells him he gets points for having soil left. Because you've got a lot of poops there. I'm going to do blue. Okay. So I get 6, 2,
I'm going to take the sprouts.
4, 6. Let's go down here. Okay. Then I get to get 2 poops. 1, 2 poops. Okay. Now I trigger. Plus 2 cards. If you chose the blue action, well, by golly, I sure the heck did. I can get rid of a stump, which I might, in order to get 2 sprouts. 1, can get a poop.
Just a quick update.
Yeah.
Doolin got the time off. So they are coming.
Oh my god. The Dualios are coming to visit. I'm so excited.
The duali are coming. So you could say the end game is undeniable.
Yes.
Undeniable.
Do you get it, Jeff? I get it. Alright, I'm gonna...
Rolling Reggie, FTM playing Earth. So dope. Do you know what's not dope, Reggie? FTM playing Stone Age. Is that the game?
Ugh. Reggie. That game.
Reggie, I never want to play Stone Age ever again.
I want to play everything else with you except that game.
I will play anything with you but Stone Age.
Okay. Then I get to do this one. +1 cube on each. +1 sprout on each of that symbol in this column.
What happened with Stone Age? It's on my wish list. So many people love Stone Age.
Not me.
I'm not saying anything poor about Stone Age. It's just not our cup of tea. Jamie and I are in the negatives.
I'm doing that.
We didn't read a rule book. Like, we just didn't know what we're doing. Just not our... Just wasn't us.
I'm going for the lowest score imaginable, and guess what?
Like...
I'm doing it. I'm negative 50 right now.
Yeah, we probably would have liked it if we read the rule book.
Yeah.
But,
I guess we'll never know.
Yeah.
Jamie is a whopping negative 50. I'm doing great.
I think I'm like negative 8.
I refuse to feed people.
I think Reggie and Jen are in like in the 60s.
Yeah. About that. About there.
Okay, I'm ending her. I'm going to green. So I need to pay 20 poops.
20 poops, he says.
To play out my cards.
I have to think here.
And then a 4, and I can keep 1.
How many do I have of these?
Is Earth solid on BGA in y'all's opinion? Haven't played it. So I don't know. Haven't played on BGA. Don't know. That's a lot of poop, Jeff. It was a lot of poop. It gave me a Tega and a Chinese Wisteria, which actually gave me this.
6, 8. Okay. And I get. Did you do this already?
I did.
Okay. And you triggered all your greens?
I'm going to do it right now, Jamie.
Rainbow eucalyptus. So pretty.
So I will compost 1. I'll take 2 sprouts.
Alright. I get to do this.
And then 3 sprouts.
I get to compost 2 cards from my hand. Does not really matter which ones.
Too Many Poops. That is the sequel to Too Many Bones.
But you started, so don't I get a turn?
Yes.
Right?
Yes. It's equal turns.
Yeah. I'm almost positive.
I'm almost positive too.
That player, blah, 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 blah. Oh, you get an extra 7 points. Don't forget. Because you ended the game. If the active player and other player complete the same turn, the active player claims a bonus. If multiple players, not including the active player, complete their tableau on the same turn. Na, 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 na.
Indecision 101. I'm in love with this game. A lot of people are. It is a big hit currently. It's very good. I really, really enjoy it.
Yes, end the round.
It's not one that, like, I'm not going to say I love it. It's just not kind of in my wheelhouse, but I know it's definitely in Jamie's.
Mm-hmm. So I do think it says to end the round. So I think a round is you and then me.
Yeah.
Right. Okay. Yeah. Oil.
I would assume that to be correct.
Do I want to give you any sprouts? I got a lot.
It replaces Wingspan for me. I still love Wingspan, but it's very similar, but you get stuff on other players' turns, so it's always satisfying. Yeah, I don't know. It's been compared to Wingspan by a bunch of people. When I bought it, the girl was like, I heard it's like Wingspan. I don't know.
Nobody knows.
I understand the comparison, but I feel like they feel completely different for me for some reason. And if I'm picking between the two, I'm still sticking with Wingspan. I think I still prefer Wingspan. If you're forcing me to compare them.
Okay. So, and then
You went to blue?
Yeah.
Okay, I'll take 2 spreads.
Okay, then I need to trigger. So I think I am going to take this. No, I'm not. So I gain 1 poop.
Adjacent, that's not going to do anything. That doesn't do anything. That doesn't. That doesn't. That doesn't. That's it for me.
Okay. I can put 3 on any adjacent floor.
Yeah, so for anyone that didn't hear the explanation, these are actually, what are they called? Soil?
Yeah.
They're soil tokens, but they look like little piles of poop to me. So I'm just calling them poops.
Just call it what it is, you know?
The guy that taught me Earth used Wingspan to help me understand the different components of Earth. I definitely see they're different, but from a teaching learning standpoint, it was helpful. Yeah, I mean, I think like the base mechanics of it are very similar to Wingspan, but like,
okay.
I mean, I guess the difference is like the Wingspan, you're building out a habitat on the board versus your Tableau.
I'm supposed to go for that.
I get the similarities for sure, but they feel different enough for me that I could see them both having their place.
Indeed, indeed. Okay, so that is it. Hey, Jeffy.
I've been watching so much Table Knots and listening to their podcast, by the way, and I've decided Max has the hottest takes in the board game space.
That's funny.
You like spiciest?
Doolin, we were just telling everybody about how you're coming to visit us.
Reggie, we also agree with most of Doolin's takes. Max also, and you can tell Max I said this since he's not here to defend himself, even though Doolin is here. Max has the worst takes, or worst tastes in movies on the planet. I will argue with anyone about it.
Argue.
Terrible taste in movies. Ugh.
The worst takes. I've heard Earth described as a combo between Wingspan, Arc Nova, and Terraforming Mars.
Yeah.
That checks out.
I think that's fair.
Yeah. I just can't with him anymore. Doolin laughing.
Doolin, please go tell Max that Reggie's had enough of his BS.
Doolin is my board game twin, though.
Doolin does have, of the podcast guys, Doolin has the best taste in movies.
100%.
It's not even close.
100%. Okay, we have to do our scores. The first thing that we do is we tally up all of the victory points in the leaves. I have 38.
31 for me. Max has only seen 25 movies and 17 of them are bad. That's fair. MCU hater just like you though, Jeff. Yeah, listen, I don't hate the MCU. I just think they all are the same. I will watch them. They're entertaining, but like the people go crazy about them and I'm like, you've seen one, you've seen them all.
Oh, that's not true.
It is, but anyway.
Okay. Next is events, but you don't have any?
I don't have any.
And mine are worth 0. 1 per, so we get 1 point per card in our compost bin. I have 28.
25. I think Earth might be my favorite of the year so far. It's like more complex. Verdant, which is also great. Verdant is very good.
Verdant is good. Doolin, I'm so excited for you guys to come visit because we get to play all of the funnest games.
Doolin, I still think my favorite this year so far is Deep Rock Galactic.
Can you bring Last Night on Earth with you? Please. Okay, next is 1 point per sprout, so per QB.
You're going to crush me there. She has so many. Ugh.
54.
Ugh, 31. Max using his age as an excuse for not seeing like Star Wars, Lord of the Rings, or Harry Potter, etc. is also bunk because we are the same age. Yeah. Max is
FTM Doolin.
Doolin, can you just text Max and just be like, he's getting heat right now?
It's going to be Foster the Doolins.
Foster, FTM Doolin Con sounds awesome. We should give it a name.
Foster the Doolins.
Yeah. Foster the Doolins.
Okay, next is score the victory points for your completed trees, and then 1 for any that's not.
Gotcha. Well, that was easy.
I have 18.
4.
What?
Yep.
Ay. Okay, then you're going to score for your terrain cards. These ones. Some of them have, like, end-of-game scoring points.
Oh, yeah, okay. How many winter spots do you have?
A lot. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
I get 16 points for that.
Is that it for everything, though? Okay. Okay, now we are going to score for the ecosystems.
Oh, did you count that one? Because that also counts.
I did not. Oh, I would have gotten that so much sooner.
So it's 9?
Yeah.
So 18. Did you guys play Keystone North America? We have not.
We have not.
How old is Max to use his age as a reason to not see 3 of the biggest franchises?
17.
According to Max and his movie tastes and things he hasn't seen, it would be like 14.
Yeah. Okay, we now have to score our ecosystem, so let's start with the public ones. 4 points for every 2 cards with an odd
I forgot
value.
about those
I did not look
completely.
at these at all.
Odd value.
0 counts as even.
Okay. I have 5.
Did you count these?
Oh. 6. I have 6.
Times 2, right?
So,
12.
No, it's 4 per 2 cards.
Oh,
so,
crap.
3. I have 12.
I have to do it again. So it's 4 points for every 2. So I should just, so I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
Divided by 2 is 4.
Yeah. What? I have 8.
You have 8 points.
I have
8 cards.
8 cards.
Okay.
1, 2,
So
3,
it's
4,
4
5,
times
6,
4.
7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14,
16.
15, 16. Oh! How did I know?
I don't know what I'm even defending. I just heard I was being
Max
dragged
is
through the mud.
here.
Max, everything everyone was saying in here is accurate.
Max.
Like, you're not being dragged through the mud, really. It's just fact.
Max, come visit.
We're just all talking facts.
Come hang out. Okay. 4 points for trees in one contiguous line through diagonally adjacent cards.
0.
Oh, what? I guess I don't have any
No.
either.
You don't.
We definitely did not look at that one.
I didn't
at
look
all.
at those
Can I look at
once.
the other one? Okay, now your personal one. So for mine, I get 9 points for every 2 flora with a color in their name. What's happening? I only got 9.
18.
Okay. Then we do our fauna. So I have 30, 41. I have 41.
So do I.
You do too?
Yep.
Okay. All right.
I did not win.
Ooh, I almost dropped my phone.
I did not win, and I will probably never beat Jamie at this.
We'll see what the calculator says, Jeffy.
Reggie said you have terrible board game takes, and then I said you have a terrible taste in movies. And I don't know, I have no comment on your board game takes, but I'm doubling down on the fact that your movie tastes are not good. They're not good. Don't care. Don't care what you tell me. Jamie crushed me. Jamie crushed me like a grape.
Jeff got 156 and I got 213, which is the exact same score I scored yesterday.
213 to 156.
Yeah, I got you in the sprouts and the trees.
Yeah, I was really honing in on these things. And the problem with that, I think, is like those just kind of tend to happen naturally in a 2-player game. there's not really like a benefit. It would be better at a higher player count because like 8 and 15 is like a pretty decent difference.
Yeah, that's fair.
So I was going for these as quickly as I could, and it really screwed up the rest of my play.
Totally.
Just because you hate good movies, don't blame me. Everyone knows you have bad taste in movies, though, Max. Like, this isn't just my take; it's everyone's take.
Max likes horse movies.
Yeah. Okay.
Woof.
That's
that
Earth.
One.
That was Earth.
That was Earth. I crushed Jeff.
Jamie crushed me.
Like the tiny earthling that he is.
Come duke it out with me on the podcast. I would love to if I had time.
I'll do it.
I do not have time.
I'll be there on behalf of Jeff. And the whole time I'll just say, "You're wrong, Max." Earth is so freaking good. It really is. Doolin, have you played it solo yet? I played it solo last night. It was very, very good. Yeah, so that's Earth. Loving it. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba. I'm loving it. I volunteered Billy to argue movies. Go for it, Billy. You go get him. You should have just Billy and Max on an episode. Billy, Doolin, and Max, and have Billy and Doolin talk about Star Wars and see if Max can keep up.
Max will find the most like obscure movie that critics like. He would like, oh, the critics gave this a 95, and I'm like, nobody has heard of this movie ever.
The critics have,
except for the critics you found on Rotten Tomatoes. Like, it's like I said to him, it's like a wine connoisseur that drinks a thing of wine, and they're like, ooh, can you smell the hickory?
Can you taste the barrel?
Can you smell the hickory and oak notes? I'm like, no, it just tastes like crappy drink.
Doesn't taste like apple juice.
Give me a Coca-Cola, you know?
Totally. So, what do we got going on this week, Jeffrey? On Tuesday, we have a preview for a game called Ataria.
Ataria.
Where the heck did it go?
It is here somewhere.
It's in here somewhere. And then on Thursday, we have
did you take it upstairs for the B-roll?
I did, yeah. On Thursday, we have an unboxing video of Disrupt.
It's right there.
Yeah, but we can't show
Can't show it? Oh.
And this will be like the first unboxing that we've done in literally forever, and it was really fun. Saturday, I think we're going to do another Pumped Up Kickstarter. Kickstarters that we're excited for.
That sound I'll never get. I don't know what that's supposed to be.
It's literally the sound effect of the Pumped Up Kickstarter screen. So that's what we got going on, friends and family.
Jeff, the kind of guy that thinks Spirited Away is obscure. Spirited Away
is obscure.
Was so dumb.
Uh-oh. Hot take.
I don't care. People can come at me all they want. If a movie entertains me, it's a good movie. If I'm like, what is happening? I don't care that they're talking about some sort of like societal like blah 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 or like these deep meanings that it's like, oh, that little piece of thing means
this little piece
like
of thing.
This little like snippet means that it's really talking about human beings and their quest for wealth. I'm like, I don't care. It's not entertaining.
But is it their quest for El Dorado?
It's
that's
not
a good movie.
Good.
It's the road to El Dorado.
It's so bad.
Lots of people do love it, though.
Sure, and they can love it. But have at it. I think it's terrible.
Spirited Away is one of the 10 films my world cinema professor had us watch. See?
How far through that movie did we get? Half an hour? Before we were
I
like...
I watched the whole thing.
Ugh.
I watched the whole freaking thing.
Ugh.
I understand about...
Here's another spicy...
2%.
Here's another spicy movie take from me.
Ooh,
the
spicy.
Cornello movies suck.
What's a Cornello movie?
It's the Shaun of the Dead.
I disagree with you.
Oh, those movies are terrible.
I disagree with you.
I think I'd rather watch Spirited Away than the Cornello movies. Oh my god, they're bad.
Just in case anybody wanted to see... Oh, there's also a 2v2
See,
mode.
it's Cornetto. I don't even know the guy's name. I thought it was Cornello.
Jeff, 2v2 mode, teams.
Okay, yep.
So you and me versus Emily and Doolin. And then this is the solo board. And this is the AI's board. In case anybody was curious, that's what they look like.
Unsubscribe. Take that back, Jeff. I will not take it back.
Take that back. Hey, you're making everybody mad. There is a team mode, 2v2.
I'm making everyone mad. All right, no more movie talk. Listen, you can like what you like. I just don't agree.
Yeah.
I don't agree with that take.
No yum yucking, though. Whoopsies.
I do like Beer Fest. Do I think it's the best movie ever? No.
I hate Beer Fest.
Also, you picked that movie. Come on,
You
man.
picked that movie for Movie Club.
I did pick it for Movie Club, but more so that everyone could watch it. Not because I thought it was like one of the best movies.
Jeff is the king of yum yucking.
I am not the king of yum. Max, you are the king of yum yucking. You are the king of yum yucking.
I'm not the king of anything. Do you know what I am? I'm the 2-star queen. The point is that I play Final Girl and I beat all the
Doolin asked a good
things.
question.
What?
Do you share the same 4x4 space in the 2v2 mode?
I don't know. I didn't read the rules. This is what the board looks like, though. I don't really know anything about it. It looks like Team 1. I don't know. I don't know.
We don't know. We'll report back, Doolin.
Well, I mean, Doolin owns the game. Maybe he'll report back.
Orange Crush says, heyo. Orange Crush.
Heyo.
The last few streams, you've shown up at the very end.
Your timing is impeccable.
And we're not doing it on purpose.
Orange Crush came to my stream. Isn't the competitive Earth just real life? It is. Yeah. Who can recycle the most?
Competitive Earth is real life.
That's just called life. The game of life, my friends. The struggle is real. It also has this achievement sheet. Win the first game. That's me. I won both of them.
Also, just one last quick thing on the Max conversation. Everyone just ask Max the last time he won a game of Root.
Don't ask me.
Because it's been a hot minute.
Don't ask me. I don't think I ever
A
won.
hot minute since Max has won Root. Like, I'm talking months. I'm going to need a phone call from now on before you go live.
We posted on Twitter. We posted in the Discord.
Orange Crush, I don't know where else we can post it for you, man.
Do you need a bat signal?
Yeah.
Doolin can hook you up with one. So that's what we got going on this week.
Wednesday,
right?
You never mentioned my stream.
I didn't even get into the stream.
Jamie hates my stream.
Oh my god, I was just talking about the videos.
Wednesday, I'll be streaming Star Wars real-time strategy game. I haven't picked which one yet. So it's either
multiple
Galactic,
Renaissance,
Galactic something, or I'm playing Galactic right now, or Empires at War. One of the two. That's what I'm doing Wednesday.
Yeah, that's what Jeff's doing.
And Jamie will be streaming Final Girl still Friday night.
Yup, I'm going up against the alien, and here's the thing: I have won 3 of my last 4 games.
Is this time to tell them what's happening after Final Girl?
I already told the people on my stream, but you can, yeah.
After Final Girl, Jamie is going to be doing Too Many Bones.
Too Many Bones. I'm going to be going through different gear locks.
Mm-hmm.
Seeing who's the best solo and stuff. Jamie, your birthday is coming up. It sure the heck is. What big plans do you have for that? Jeff and I are going golfing.
We're going golfing.
I'm very excited, especially if the weather's going to be nice.
Yeah, we love golfing.
We love golfing. Hey, Too Many Bones. Let's go. So what I'm hearing is Jamie would be the ultimate Final Girl. Yes. They call me the 2-star queen. And they do it for good reason. Because I'm always rolling 2 stars and killing bad guys. So basically, after I won my last stream, I was walking around the house asking everyone, which is just Jeff and the animals, do you need a killer killed? Call me Dexter. I'll help you out with that.
None of this conversation actually happened.
Yes, it did.
I was not listening because I don't remember this conversation at all.
What the heck?
What?
Definitely skip some of these comments.
I just watched The Phantom Menace.
Ooh.
What order are you watching the movies in? Why aren't you watching them in chronological order, Max?
He's on his own journey. Just let him be on his own journey.
So what I'm hearing is Jamie would be the... Oh, she already said it. We already said that.
I read it in the wrong order.
Please let us know when you find out the appropriate amount of bones. We will.
It's just too many.
When's your B-Day, Jamie?
May 17th. I am turning, how old am I going to be? 35? How old are you?
I'm turning 36, so you're turning 35.
So I'm turning 35. I never know how old I am, so I have to check in on Jeff. But
Jamie always asks me how old I am to determine how old she's turning.
it's helpful. It's helpful for me.
I'm getting close to 40.
Me too. Me too. Release order except for Rogue One.
Oh dang, mine is the 30th. Also, I forget how old I am too.
Yeah, happens to the best of us.
Release order is the correct order. No. Actually, that's fair. For your first time ever watching them, yeah, fair enough.
Yeah, that's fair
That's
enough.
fair. I think that's valid.
Lid.
Wait, check the bottom. So I know the orientation.
Yep. We good.
Whoop.
Oh, I didn't like that noise. 10 days before my wedding. Happy wedding day. I will remember Jamie's birthday forever. Not to be creepy. I just have a weird memory for dates. They always stick. I don't have a great memory for
Me
dates.
neither. I always miss my birthday.
Jeff's birthday is so easy to remember, though, because it's just 8787.
Yeah.
The 8th
No.
of July.
It'd be 070887 in Canada.
Day, month, year.
Is that what it is in Canada?
Yeah. Day, month, year.
I
in
must use
Canada.
the American version.
That's quite nonsensical.
I can't believe I'm almost 40.
Jeff's birthday is my dad's birthday. Even easier for you to remember. You'll love to see it. Jeff
It's a good birthday.
I'm a Taurus. Jeff's a Cancer.
She reminds me every day.
Says enough. It's quite accurate if you know anything about it.
Jamie
which
says
I don't.
I'm too emotional.
Cancers are an emotional type, you know? Jeff's Cancer.
I must have got burnt today, Jamie. My face is super
You're
red.
just making me look extra ghostly.
I
Appreciate
get-
that. I was out in the sun all day. Can you guys
I
tell?
get very tanned in the summer.
Jeff, you got time till you're 40. You're not there yet. Yeah, Jeff always likes to age himself further than he is, and I never understand that.
Because I feel it.
Yeah,
My
but
body
why would you
feels
do
like
that?
60.
He's like, I'm almost 40, and it's like, no, you're 35. You're almost 36. Not me.
It's true. How long has Jeff been in Canada to be using the American date system and not Canadian? I've been in Canada since I was
35 years.
born. So 36 years in July.
It's just 35. Wait. Which the Canadian system goes day, month, year, which makes sense because there's an order to it. Day, month, year. Hey, I'm 28. My body feels like 82.
I felt 60 since I hit 30. I feel you, Jamie. That's me too.
Not me. I still feel like I'm 29.
Once I hit Jamie could be wrong, Katie, by the way.
What? What am I wrong? No, I'm not. I'm right. I have to deal with this all the time, Jeffrey, because I'm constantly filling out like benefits forms and crap. Okay? So I know the proper dates for payroll and stuff. You guys are youngins. We're bebés.
I'm just glad that Jamie gets it. Once I hit 30, I just felt like I was 60.
My name's Jamie too. Y'all still young. If Anakin saw you in the Jedi Temple, he'd think you're
And
a
then
youngling.
kill us.
Jeff,
What? Spoilers.
don't. Max hasn't seen that one
Well,
yet.
Duel and set me up.
I'm 45. Age really doesn't mean a thing to me. Exactly.
Does that mean like because you feel young or that you just don't care anymore?
You just don't care anymore. Like when you get, I feel like, honestly, I'm loving my 30s. 30, flirty, and thriving. What movie's that from?
I have no idea.
13 going on 30. That's the little, she goes 30, flirty, and thriving.
I don't think I've ever seen that.
Little column A, little column B. Just because you grow old doesn't mean you need to grow up. That is the exact truth.
Speaking of which, fun fact, we will never grow up because we go to Disney all the time.
I'm so excited.
We're going to Disney this fall.
I'm going to tell you exactly how many days.
The first time we've been since pre-COVID.
Wow.
Well, for me.
For Jeff. What? I need a countdown.
I'm 29, 9 more months until I'm 30. My mom always says life got better in her 30s. It is true.
Yeah, it's amazing.
It
I
is
love
true.
being in my 30s. I feel
30s have been good.
I can
But I'm
do-
almost in my 40s now.
The only thing that sucks about being in your 30s, Jeff, let me tell you, it's working. We're gonna do real people jobs.
That's why I was talking to my niece a few weeks ago because she was complaining about being in she's in high school, and she's complaining about being in high school, and I was like, embrace it.
Embrace it.
You have summers off, and you get to leave every day at 2:30.
Yeah, we are going to Disney in 119 days. I'm very excited. We're going to be joined by our friend Nicholas Murphy.
Nicholas Murphy is going to Disney.
He's never been, and there's nothing I love more.
He's never been to Disney World.
Never been to Disney World. There's nothing I love more than going to Disney World with people who have never been. Mm-hmm. Because you get to show them. I'm
doing the special lightsaber ceremony.
Mm-hmm. Which reminds me, Michelle, can you send or message us here? Just tell us, how much does it cost? Because Billy did it.
It's a lot.
It's a lot.
I think it's 300 or 400 American.
American? You're gonna love the lightsaber thing. $200?
Oh, that's not that bad.
Nothing. That's only 5,000 Canadian.
200 is $450 Canadian. I'm
gonna tell you exactly how much it is.
Grab her face and shake it like in Billy Madison. Stay here as long as
grow up. Stay here.
He squishes
as long as you can. I love. That's my favorite movie. Who said that? Who said the Billy Madison thing? Oh, Jamie. That's my favorite movie.
I pretend I've never been to Walt Disney World and hang out with you. Well, that's nice.
Okay. Oh my God. The exchange rate is bumping right now.
It's
only $267.
Dude, we should get a bunch of money then.
Dude, we should get a bunch of money.
We should.
Or where are we going to get it?
Before it goes back up.
We should get a bunch of money before we go to Disney.
No, American money.
Oh, what? What do you mean? You could just pay with your debit card.
No, but in case it goes back up by the time we travel.
Oh.
Do you know what I'm saying? We should take advantage of the exchange rate.
You're saying things that my mom is saying.
Oh my God.
It's $1.34 Canadian.
What?
Is that bad or good?
That's the best it's been in a long time, I feel.
It is? Oh, look, it is. It's gone way down.
Yeah. That's what I'm saying, big dog.
We should get some money.
That's what I said.
I pretend I've never been to Walt Disney World and hang out.
I already said that.
Oh, I didn't see it. Sorry, John.
Yay, that's a good idea, guys. What a great exchange rate. That's what I said, and Jamie just ignored me. Bye, bye, bye.
The money store, duh.
I feel like that's an Office quote.
Bye, bye, bye.
That's not the Office.
That's NSYNC.
Stockpile some 100 bills.
We have the game.
Speaking of stockpile, I'm playing on BGA right now.
Yeah, I played it.
I really like that game.
I didn't remember how to play it, but I played it. The exchange rate will probably get better for you. The U.S. inflation is high.
It's high here too, though.
High here too. Hi ho.
Yeah.
Money going out the door. Stockpile is really good.
All right.
Jeff, are you ready to take it easy for the night? Hey, take it easy. I gotta go edit.
I need to go to I'm in the office tomorrow.
Jeff's going in the office, and Jeff's office work is now doing this thing where they're just paying for people to go golfing.
That's not entirely true. Okay, so
what kind of life you're living?
For the summer, my work has said that they'll offer up to 4 rounds of golf. So you enter this draw, and then if you get drawn, then you can go golfing, and they'll pay for it Monday afternoon. So I entered the draw on Friday, and I won. So I'm going golfing tomorrow at 4 o'clock.
And you went last Wednesday.
That was a team event, though.
Oh, that was a team event, though.
When's the next video come out on YouTube? Always Tuesdays, Thursdays, Saturdays.
But sometimes
every week
it changes.
Rarely.
Always, but sometimes it's different.
Rarely does that change.
Tuesday, Ataria preview. Thursday, unboxing of Disrupt. Mm-hmm. And Saturday is Kickstarters that we're excited for. Have a great night, you two. Let's see. We're going to check and see if there's anybody that we can raid. And it looks like Board Gamer Steph is live. So we are going to raid over to Board Gamer Steph because she's playing board games. And we love board games. Later days.
Bye, friends.
It's still going to be 5 more seconds. So we're going to keep talking until we can send you there. And here we go. Everybody, goodbye.
That was absurd.